Social media can bring joy, and it can sometimes bring a little bit of misery, discomfort, if not outright anger. What's important is that you learn how to manage your social media and not let your social media manage you. We'll discuss. As many of you know, social media can be a time hog. It can just really take so much of your time that if you sat down and calculated it, you probably would be maybe even appalled at the amount of time that you spend on social media. And you think about it, you're like, well, I check it first thing in the morning. I check it throughout the day. When I'm on my lunch break, if you work, I check it. Or if you're a student, you check it between classes. You check it when you get home. You check it during dinner or after dinner, and you check it before you go to bed. You're constantly on your mobile device, or you're on your laptop computer or your desktop computer, your tablet, however you access the internet to get to your social media platforms, you're on it constantly. And the one thing you have to be careful about is that you don't let social media manage you. In other words, you don't let social media dictate everything that you're doing throughout the day to the point where you feel like you have to respond and you have to post and share everything that's going on in your life, and to the point that it becomes an obsession, and an unhealthy obsession at that. And so it's important that you pace yourself, maybe limit yourself to a certain amount of time or a certain amount of times that you check your social media, to make sure that you're not overdosing on social media and you're not overdosing your audience on social media. This is true not only from an individual standpoint, but also from a brand standpoint. You want to make sure that you're not flooding your customers or your audience with too many posts, or you could end up being unliked, unfriended. You could be hidden from their feed. Lots of different things that can happen that you don't really want to happen, but it can happen if you become overly obsessed with your social media and you're over posting to the point that some of your people know that, that one person that just is constantly posting all day, as if Facebook is actually Twitter. And so, for some people it works. It's not the worst thing in the world. But for most people, especially for your audience, it might not be the best thing. And also from a personal standpoint, you want to make sure that you're not exhausting yourself to the point that you're avoiding other things that you enjoy doing because you're spending so much time on your social media, because it's addictive. It's like a drug. And you keep wanting to see what's on your social media. Some of you have your phone set up, your mobile device, that anytime somebody in your friendship circle sends you a message, you get a ding. Somebody comments on a post that you made, you get a ding. Somebody does whatever and you get dinged. And so social media, it just keeps giving you those hits that make you keep coming back for more and more and more and more, to the point that it becomes a taxing thing on your life. It takes a toll because you're constantly responding to it, or you're constantly initiating things that are going on in your social media. And so it's important, again, to limit yourself, to make sure that you pace yourself and that you're not so obsessed with social media that you're neglecting things that are important to you, that should be more important to you, such as your personal relationships, whether it's with your family, whether it's with your friends, or whether it's neglecting other hobbies that are important to you. So it's important that you make sure that you're pacing yourself, managing it correctly, and that you're taking charge of your social media and your social media is not taking charge for you. Your health is worth it. So make sure that you do what you want to do on social media, have fun with it, but remember that it's just that. It's something that you can have fun with every once in a while, but you don't want to become obsessed with it to the point that it's controlling so much of your life that it's pulling you away from the other things that you enjoy doing, or the other things that you could enjoy doing if you gave yourself ample opportunities to really explore the other things that you're passionate about. So take control of your social media. If you haven't done it already, do it now. You'll thank yourself eventually. Trust me.